Hi friends, Christy here. Thanks for stopping by Books and Jams. It is time for another weekend reading vlog. 3 weeks in a row. Do you feel lucky or do you feel annoyed? It is a normal weekend for a weekend reading vlog. I skipped doing sprints last weekend because I was away with the girls and wanted to obviously vlog that weekend. But this is a normal vlogging weekend and I'm gonna just stick to my schedule. So you get 3 in a row from me. It's about 5:30 on Friday night. I do have to work a full day on Friday now. And there are no garden shots this time around because it was a rainy day, which means it was a really long day for my little buddy and I because we didn't go anywhere. Probably could have gone to the gardens anyway this morning and just played in the library play area that they have because it wasn't pouring. It was just sprinkly misty, but I didn't really come dressed for being out and about in the rain. So instead we did some broccoli painting. We made some fall trees. We did sand play in his little sandbox sensory bin that he has. We did book time. We did playtime. We just hung out at home, which just made for a really long day. I had a bit of a potential migraine in the afternoon, but I took Excedrin migraine and it just turned into a dull ache, which is still kind of there. So I'm just taking it easy this evening, not going anywhere. I've got food in the fridge to cook. I'll have to do some grocery shopping probably tomorrow, but I've been watching Abbott Elementary. So I didn't even read during nap time today because I watched a couple episodes of Abbott Elementary. It's super fun. I like it a lot. But I am currently reading 8.5, Keeper of the Lost Cities. This is unlocked. And the first, 500 something pages is all background information about the world. So a little deeper info about each character, about the places, about the council, about the two kind of rebel groups, and lots of pictures. And it's super interesting, but not something I feel like I need to start at the beginning to read. But the last section is a novella. And so Amy and I are going to read the novella together and then kind of dabble in and out of all the bonus material. And eventually I will read all of the bonus material, but I'm really hoping to just knock out that novella, maybe even this weekend, because it's really the only thing I'm reading right now. It's possible tomorrow I will start something on audio. I don't know. I have a handful of books checked out of the library right now. I have a few series September books that I still want to read. I still didn't read Anna Louise Penny, so maybe I'll do that on audio. I don't know. So I may start an audiobook before too long, this evening or tomorrow. But this is my only print book as of right now. We'll see later this weekend if I pick up something else. But because I'm still kind of headachy, I'm going to watch an episode of Abbott Elementary and then cook something for dinner. I don't really have plans for this weekend. I have to do some church stuff tomorrow. I have 2 Zooms with my patrons. Tonight is with the besties in the fam, like my monthly chat with the ones who get to recommend a book for me to read. That's tonight. I'm looking forward to that. I always love talking with them, seeing how everybody's reading month is going. And then on Sunday, I have my book club chat for The Gown, which I finished last night. Oh, that's what I need to do today. I should have done that during nap time too. I need to edit the vlog for my patrons about that. And I don't think I hopped on to say anything about the end of the book. Yeah, I need to work on that tonight. So I have a few things on my agenda. Nothing is super exciting for a video. It is still raining. It's been raining all day. My brain is kind of fried right now. So I'm going to start with like a 15-minute work on the vlog session and then switch to an audio or switch to a show while I make dinner and stuff. Yeah, that's it. I just wanted to kick this off. I should have kicked it off this morning, but really I haven't done anything except work today. So, and I didn't read even while at work. So I have blue on my fingers and I don't love it. So possibly my nails will get redone this weekend. We'll see. I am teaching kids, so I don't have worship to practice this weekend. yeah, we'll see. We'll see what I get up to. All right, I will check in with you later. Good morning. It is almost 10 o'clock. I'm still in my pajamas and I'm still looking like a mess, but I have been up since about 7 and have been doing 20 minutes sprints, so like 2020, and have been getting a lot of stuff done. I'm diving back into True Biz because I haven't been reading this, and I started it as a buddy read with some of my patrons, and I've been slacking off on it. So I've been really enjoying reading this, and I've also read a couple times from Keeper this morning. So I've been getting some reading done. Let me set those down. But also, let me see if I can show you. My Newbery books are up there, all in order. They fill the whole shelf all the way across almost. It's like not the greatest angle. Sorry about that. But yeah, my Newbery books are up there. I also put, let's see if you can see, there's like puzzles down on the bottom, and then like overflow nonfiction and a stack of Christmas. So I filled the shelves behind my chair. That's a good place for puzzles because they're not things that I need to get into all the time. I also kept out one that I'm going to do next. It feels like a good transition to fall. It's kind of late fall since all the trees are bare, but it's the one that I want to do. So yeah, I'm just working on the to-do list today and reading. I also put chicken in the crock pot this morning. So yeah, I've just been working on the to-do list and reading this today so far, and it's only 10 o'clock. I do need to run over to church and get the videos all set up for tomorrow and do a couple things, print out the lesson and just get ready for service. So I'll go do that in a little while, and I'll like get dressed and make myself presentable. But I will just share my thoughts so far on this. I can't tell you too much about the story of this one because it's totally spoilers of things because it continues on from book 8. I will say this. So one of Sophie's friends was left in a very precarious position at the end of book 8. And we pick up at that point and see what's going to happen to them. I just love this series, and you know that. So I can't really tell you too much, but I am into it. So there's that. With True Biz, this one is set at a school for the deaf, like a boarding school that just learned that their funding is going to go away and they possibly will have to close the school. So what's going to happen to all of these students? They're going to have to go into regular public schools. For some, that will have devastating consequences. So I'm not sure where that's going to go. We start this book by learning that 3 students have disappeared, and then we kind of go back a few months earlier. So we haven't caught up to the point where they've disappeared. We're really just getting to know these kids. Well, yeah, 2 of the kids and then the headmistress, and just the different experiences. So Charlie, she had a cochlear implant when she was very young, but it was unsuccessful and causes her a lot of pain and additional noises, and it doesn't work well. And her parents didn't really ever learn sign because they wanted her to learn to read lips. And so she's kind of learning that she has a language deficiency now in high school. So Charlie is one of our characters. Austin is another one of our characters, and he has grown up kind of in this legacy family where generation after generation has been born deaf, and his mom just gave birth to a baby sister and she's hearing. And there's a level of disappointment in some people in the family, and Austin is struggling because his dad is hearing and is now making playlists for the baby and connecting with her in ways already that he never could with Austin. It's just so many different interesting things to think about. I'm really enjoying that. I sound like I just rolled out of bed, but I've been up for hours, honestly. I need to go put myself together. I waited to film a clip until I heard Jordan get up because I didn't want to make too much noise. So he is currently in the shower. So I will get up and get moving shortly, but I will keep you posted on the progress that I make on both of these books throughout the day. But it's been raining off and on. I was thinking maybe I'd walk to church, but I don't want to get stuck there and have it be raining. So I will not be doing that. yeah, I'm just gonna kind of knock out some more things for my to-do list. I will show you, I have a little bit of a haul because now it's October 1st and I am hoping to have another no buy month. So I have a few things that came in that were gifted to me, and then a few things that I bought. I'm still waiting for a couple more for my Newbery shelf. Listen, friends, I just dove in. I had 6 books left that I needed. So I went on Pango, which is a used bookstore online that I sell books on. And I also went on Second Sale, which is another used bookseller online. And I bought 5 of the 6 Newberys that I need. So all I have left is 1 more, and it's kind of pricey. I did see it on Pango for $65. It's Daniel Boone by James Doherty, something like that. But it's out of print, and I've seen it just for a little bit more money. And I will eventually get it because that's the final one that I need. So I don't mind, especially because so many of you have helped fill my Newbery shelf. Yeah, I'm going to stand up so you can kind of see it from a better angle. It looks so nice. So I have like an A at the beginning. That's from 1922. And then it goes all the way to, my light is right there. Yeah, it goes all the way to Z, A to Z. Although they're not alphabetical, they're by the date of when they were published. Yeah, it'll be a fun day of getting some things done. So I'll check in later when I look a little more presentable. Hello, my friends. It is 1:20 and I am at church printing and printing and printing and printing all of the lessons for October. I am working on getting the videos up. I had to redo we have like a checklist that we need to do every week, and I had to redo some of that, but I'm mostly just printing out things I already have this Sunday done. I'm now printing out stuff for next week, and it's just taking a long time. But my goal is 1:45, so I've got about 25 more minutes, and then I'm out. I'll finish up whatever I need to do in the morning. So I'm going to take a few minutes to just get things going on the printer, and then I'm going to look over the lesson for tomorrow. That is the plan. It is way warmer outside than I was expecting. So I have this big sweatshirt without a t-shirt underneath, and I came outside. I'm like, oh my goodness, it's in the 70s. What am I doing with a sweatshirt on? Whoops. But I did not get anything else done, I don't think, since the last time I talked to you. I started that puzzle. I'm almost done with my vlog for my patrons for the gown. I realized I never made a final clip for that, so I need to make a final clip when I get back home and then finish that vlog up and post it for them. And yeah, that's it. I'm just getting stuff done today. It feels good to be productive. And I hear that the printer is stopped, and that means I need to put more things into it. All right, or send more stuff over there. Yeah, look at me, my fancy words. I just found a band called Hollow Coves that I've never heard of before. Someone posted a reel on Instagram using a song from Hollow Coves, and I loved it. So I'm wondering, it made me wonder what you guys listen to as far as music. I have gotten into this year trying to find music that kind of fits the vibe for different seasons and stuff. And I want all of the soft singer-songwriter, kind of indie, kind of folk sounds for fall. So if you listen to music that's kind of soft, kind of acoustic, kind of indie folk sounding, let me know, because I'm not really up to date on music. I listen to worship music most of the time, to be honest, and that's fine. I love it, but I'm trying to find some different things to just kind of have on the background when I'm working with the kids or whatever. So send me all of your fall music vibes recommendations. And if you haven't listened to Hollow Coves, they have a song called Blessings, which is the first one that I heard, and I love it. Maybe check that out. All right, I'll talk to you later. Hey friends, I'm out on a walk because I've been sitting a lot today, and I got a new Apple Watch that I just set up that someone gave to me, which was so kind of them. So I want to use the exercise feature and see how I like it. I need to pause anyway because I'm really out of breath. I've done about a mile so far, and I have about a mile to go till I'm back home.
And I started listening to The Long Way Home, I think it is the next Armand Gamache book by Louise Penny. Yes, it's still a series book. I know it's October 1st, but I want to read Orion the Starborn in print. I don't have an audio for it. It's not out yet. Anne of Green Gables I want to read in print because I want to read all the extras. Shady Hollow I want to read in print because I waited so long for it and finally bought it. And most of my book of the month are new enough that I probably would not be able to get the audiobook for them. So I'm just carrying on with my series because I have quite a few that I didn't get to in September that I wanted to. It is what it is. So I'm on just the beginning of The Long Way Home, and we're in Three Pines, and already I'm like, oh, I'm back with my friends. I forgot that there's a bit of language in these books, and I don't love that, but yeah, I'm enjoying it. So I'm gonna put the phone down and keep walking and try to keep my heart rate up and all that jazz and get a good exercise in for the day, and then I can go home and just kind of chill and relax for the rest of the night. Yay!
Hey, hi. It is now 8 o'clock and I'm about ready to just sit and read for the rest of the night and lay aside my to-do list, mostly. I have a little bit of video stuff that I need to do, but I'm ready to sit and read. I feel like I haven't read since this morning, but it's been a pretty productive day overall. I had a little while in there where I didn't do very much, but my emails were over 100 in my inbox and now they're down to 25. I got some church stuff done. I went for a walk. I filmed a video for my other channel, which I haven't done in ages. And yeah, it's been a pretty productive Saturday, but I'm looking forward to getting back into True Biz and Keeper for the evening. But before I do that, I wanted to share with you a few books and things that have come into my home in the last little bit of time after I filmed my September haul. I do not think I'm going to have a straightforward October book haul because October is going to be another no-buy month for me, if possible. I may have a few things that come in and I'll just throw them in like this into a vlog. So I have 2 books that were sent to me, 2 books that I purchased, and then some fun surprises that I don't even know what it is yet. So first of all, Tara, one of you lovely subscribers, said she read These Silent Woods by Kimmy Cunningham Grant and loved it, that it made her cry. It had some like faith elements in it. It's not a Christian author, but there's an element of faith exploration, I guess, in the story. She said she finished it, and when she was reading it, she thought it sounded like a book I would love. So she's like, do you want me to send you my copy? I'm like, if you want to. No electricity, no family, no connection to the outside world. For 8 years, Cooper and his young daughter Finch have lived in isolation in a remote cabin in the northern Appalachian woods. That's the way Cooper wants it because he's got a lot to hide. Finch has been raised on the books, filling the cabin's shelves and the beautiful but brutal code of life in the wilderness. But she's starting to push back against the sheltered life Cooper has created for her, and he is still haunted by the painful truth of what it took to get them there. My word, that sounds so good. So thank you, Tara, for sending me this. I'm very excited. I remember when it first came out that people were loving it, but it didn't kind of fully get on my radar. But yeah, reading that description sounds amazing. Sounds amazing. And then the lovely Pam sent me this from my wish list. This is a children's book called The Library by Sarah Stewart. And I first learned about this on Pictures by David Small. I first learned about this from Amy Lynn, who has the channel Mother Goose Librarian. She is a huge fan of picture books. And when she shared about this book about this girl who loves the library, I'm like, yes, please. It has beautiful illustrations. I haven't read it yet, but I'm going to very soon. It looks like a book for book lovers. Look at the books just keep piling and piling. I don't know anything about that. Pam, thank you so much for sending this to me. And she says, your YouTube channel has brought me a lot of joy. I couldn't think of a more perfect titled book to send you as a way of saying thank you. Pam, thank you. I'm so excited to have this children's book on my shelves. I just love this girl. I love her so much. Ah, so fun. And then I have 2 books. When I came back from my trip to Wisconsin last weekend, the haul for that will be going up tomorrow on Tuesday. And as soon as I came back, for some reason, I had the urge to just look on a few places online for the rest of the Newbery books that I need. There were 6 more that I needed. I purchased 5 of them. 2 have come already. Oh my word. I did get the first ever Newbery Award winner, The Story of Mankind. It's kind of dark, sorry. By Hendrik Willem van Loon. Guys, this is middle grade, apparently. What on earth? But I was looking through it. It is written very simply. And there are a ton of illustrations and maps and things all the way through it. So I think it's a pretty big chunker, but I feel like it'll read pretty quickly. And it's what it is, the story of mankind. It goes all the way back to prehistoric times, all the way through, like the rise and fall of the Greek Empire, the Roman Empire, the Reformation, the French Revolution, like all of these major events in history. It's kind of a big time summary of the world until 1922 or 1921 when this was published. Very cool. And then opposite to that, I picked up The Last Stop on Market Street, which was the winner in, where do you find that on Picture Books? 2016 Newbery Medal. You find it right on the back where it says winner of the 2016 Newbery Medal. So this one was a more recent winner, and this is a picture book. Again, just a super short picture book. I'm really looking forward to that one as well. So 3 more are coming, and then I will only need Daniel Boone. Then the lovely Christy has 2 different Etsy shops, and she reached out to me and asked if I wanted to share some of her things that she sells in her Etsy shops. I'm like, that would be fun. One of her shops is called the Mug Hoarder, and one is the Doily Grind. Cute. So I opened it, but I haven't looked in it yet to see what it is. I gave her a couple ideas of things that I liked, and then I was like, surprise me. Just have fun picking what you want for me. So there's this bookmark, first of all, that says, I can't go back to yesterday because I was a different person then. Alice. The Doily Grind. Very cute. Here's a little note from her. Your surprise for my shop, the Mug Hoarder, will be on the way soon. In the meantime, enjoy this small goodie for my shop, the Doily Grind. So the Mug Hoarder is mugs and shirts, and the Doily Grind is stickers. So I'm assuming this little envelope has a sticker or 2 in it. Let's see. Very fun. Oh, there's a couple. Christy. Oh, I love, this is clear. I don't know if you'll be able to see that. I'll have to put it on my mug, oh, maybe if I tilt it, you can kind of see. There's white books in a heart. I'll put this on my new water bottle. Love. That's cute. And then just this one that says books, 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 books. And this cute little reader. Sorry for the shadow. Cute little reader there. And, oh, this is what the other one looks like, but white. And it says, I am weatherproof and dishwasher safe. So this one is gray and pink, but that's the same print as this white one. Fun. Cute. I will link Christy's shops, both of them, down below. And then I just told her my size and a couple of the ones that I liked, but I don't know what she put. Let's see. Oh man, it's a sweatshirt. Oh, I love it. It's that same heart in a navy sweatshirt. Oh my word, I love it so much. That is so cute. Oh my goodness. It's so soft on the inside. Oh my word, Christy, thank you so much. Oh, I'm going to wear the heck out of this. Yay. Oh, I love it. Oh my word, it's so cute. Thank you, Christy. Please go check out her shop. She's got shirts and mugs and stickers in her sticker shop. very, very fun. So that's a fun little haul. My word. I love it. I love it. But now it's time to read. So I'm going to start with True Biz, and I'll probably just alternate between the two. I might look and see if anyone's doing sprints tonight. I didn't see anything earlier, but sometimes I just search for a live and see who's doing it and join up. But yeah, it's 8:15, so they should be underway if anyone's doing one this evening. But time to go read. Hello. I have not forgotten you. I feel like I have, though, because it's 5:50 on Sunday night, and this is my first clip of the day. Whoops. I was at church for a very long time this morning. It was a really good Sunday, but I was there until almost 2. Came home and ate lunch, and then started to watch Love is Blind Japan. It's so funny because they're using voiceovers instead of closed captioning, like the lines on the words on the screen. So it's pretty interesting to listen to. I'm enjoying it, though. And then I fell asleep and had a good hour plus nap. And then I did some dishes, and now I'm getting ready for a Zoom with my patrons to talk about the gown. I have made it up to 150, page 150 in The Long Way Home, the Armand Gamache book that I started yesterday. And I'm really enjoying the mystery. So Peter and Clara are married, and they're people who live in Three Pines. They took kind of a year separation from their marriage. They just were really struggling. She's like, let's take a year off. And he never returned at the end of that year. And so now she's very worried. Where is he? It's weird that he hasn't reached out at all. So that's the mystery of the book. They're trying to find Peter Morrow. Where did he go? And art is involved, of course, because Peter and Clara are both painters. And I'm really enjoying it. So that is what I have, the only thing that I've been reading or listening to today. I was hoping to get more stuff done off my to-do list this afternoon. I watered the plants. That's one thing that I did. I did some dishes. I do still need to clean the bathroom later, but Keisha from A Book Like You is doing sprints starting at 7, where you will just about be finishing my book club chat around 7. We usually take about an hour. So I may join in on the sprints, and I can do some of the things on my to-do list during sprints, and then like read during the reading things, and then do some cleaning and stuff while they're just chatting, because I don't need to like sit in my chair while they're chatting. So that is the plan. Do some sprints, get some more things done off the to-do list. It's been a very rainy day. It was actually really nice sitting here. I took a nap right in this chair today because it reclines and the feet come up and it's super comfortable. And the rain, it's still raining outside, and I just listened to the rain and had a good nap today. It was wonderful. But now it's time to get ready for the Zoom. I'm pretty much ready. I just need to do something to my hair because it's a mess. All right, I'll check in later, maybe 1 or 2 more times during sprints later. Time to go talk about the gown. Yay for book club. Hello, here I am, still in my chair, where I have been most of today, but it is what it is. I just want to wrap things up. I did participate in Keisha's From A Book Like You, her sprints tonight, and got some reading done, a little bit of editing done, and cleaned the bathroom. And it's now 10 o'clock, which is a little earlier than I normally go to bed. I'm usually more like an 11 o'clock girl, but I'm tired today. And it just was a rainy day. Even though I got a big nap, I just am still sleepy. So I was like, all the lights were off. I just brushed my teeth. I'm like getting ready to head into bed. And I was like, oh, I need to wrap up my vlog. Let me do that first. So here I am again. So I read about 120 pages of the novella in here. I haven't gone back to the beginning and read on any of the other bits and pieces, but I've read about 120 pages of this one. I should be able to finish the novella tomorrow. I only have about 100 pages left in that. I think I mentioned before that this adds a different perspective. In the little novella, most of the series we only get from Sophie's perspective, but in this novella we also get another character's perspective a little bit as well, and they are one of my favorite characters, so I'm really loving getting kind of a different viewpoint. Really, really loving it. I did read about 70 or 80 pages of True Biz this weekend and stopped at about 150 because I need to chat with my friends that I'm reading this with in my Patreon Discord. But I will say that I did not love the chapters that I read this weekend. Really loving just kind of seeing some of the different experiences of being deaf and growing up deaf, or growing up hearing with deaf parents, and just all of the different aspects of those types of upbringings. However, the last couple chapters was very much more focused on one of the characters who dabbles in drugs and is a teenager having sex with an older guy. And I just really didn't care for the last couple of chapters. I'm hoping to get back to kind of where it started, but I understand getting to know these characters and to try to figure out what happened. So I'm hoping to get back a little bit more to that mystery of what's going on, but understand that we need to get to know these kids before getting to that point. I just did not really care for that kind of, I don't know, I just didn't expect that, I guess. And then I also read 150 pages of The Long Way Home, which is book 10 in the Armand Gamache mystery series. And I'm listening to this on audio and I'm really loving it. I think I said earlier, one of the people in Three Pines goes missing, or doesn't show up when he's expected to show up. And so they're all trying to track him down. And art plays a big part of it, like I said earlier. And Armand Gamache is just super smart. But also so are some of the people in this town. They're also figuring things out along with him. And I love it. I love it. I love being back with these characters and being back in this town. I love it. So that's what I'm listening to. I should also say I have a book going on my Kindle. I think I mentioned it maybe earlier. I'm reading A Duet for Home on my Kindle, which is one of my NetGalley books. It's a middle grade by the same author as The Vanderbeekers. So it takes place in New York City at a homeless shelter. And we follow some of the kids who live at this homeless shelter. I'm still relatively at the beginning of that one, so I haven't gotten too much into the story yet, but I am really enjoying that on my Kindle, and that's what I'm going to go read right now when I go lay in bed. But I hope that you enjoyed this relatively quiet, rainy weekend. Yeah, let's chat about how is your reading going? What are you reading right now to start off October? Please don't forget to check out the 2 Etsy shops from Christy with all of the lovely things that she sent me, and thank you to the rest of you who sent me stuff the last couple of weeks. I really appreciate it, and it's so humbling. And that's going to be it for me today. I really appreciate you watching and spending time with me. I look forward to talking with you in the comments as always, and I will see you in another video very soon. Bye.